Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna switch to more of a vlog style recording because it's actually just a lot easier in this tiny space than it is to set up a tripod and then move it over places trying to get shots. It just doesn't work too well for what I'm about to do. And I might just continue with doing vlogs from now on because it's a lot easier to find stuff to talk about. Anyways, I'm pretty tired. I've been sitting about all day at work, and I just had an hour drive home through traffic, which is absolutely brutal. And so now I got to do some things that I just have been putting off because, quite frankly, I don't want to do them. So I'm going to take you along for the ride. The first thing I got to do, I got to pack an Etsy order. That part I don't mind doing. That part's fun. I get to pick out a fun gift. I got to do inventory on some models. I think I already know which ones are already sold out that I need to make more of. I need to take inventory on filament. I need to sort through this filament, all of it, and kind of put some aside. And then I need to go through packing materials and make sure I have enough. I think I'm almost out of 4-inch boxes and 6-inch boxes. So I need to go through those and kind of make sure that I have enough. I don't know if I do. So I'm just going to take you along for, I guess, I don't want to call this a day in the life because it's kind of like the very end of my day. And then after I'm done here, I'm heading to Cabela's because it's outdoor time and I like outdoor stuff. And I'm not going to take you wrong for that because y'all can screw off. But I'm going to show you what I'm about to do. So let's just get into it. And the camera's going to be shaky. I don't have a gimbal or anything like that. I'm going to try and keep it as steady as possible. But yeah, let's get into that part because that's a lot more fun than me standing here just going wee. All right, let's go. All right, I slightly lied. I'm going to throw you guys behind me right here. Hello, hi. Put you on a wide angle so you can see this monstrosity of stuff that I have. And it's time to go through filament. So I'm going to make this as painless as possible, talk you through what I do just because a lot of people actually are curious about this for some reason, like it's fucking rocket science or something. First thing I'm going to do is organize filaments by protopasta. So protopasta is something I don't use on a daily basis for like models or anything just because it's kind of cost ineffective. And then I have some specialty filaments that I need to throw up top. And then I have some refill filaments I need to grab. So let's start by getting protopasta kind of over here. We'll start there. We'll take these protos and throw them over here. I think I'm going to throw you in here as well. Oh yeah, beautiful stuff. All right, so protopasta segregated. I have more on the printers, but we'll take care of that. Never, maybe later. All right, now first thing I'm going to look at, this top row is supposed to be like specialty filaments that don't get used very often, and I need to make that happen. So I get to get all touchy-feely with these. This is glow PLA. This is going to go up here next to this other glow filament. This is wood filament that can go there. This gets used quite often. This gets used quite often. This is wood filament. This gets used quite often. Wood filament. Put this next to the new stuff. Used all the time. Almost never used. That is a chip filament. All right. I was going to say something that was probably mildly important, and I'm just going to clap and like this will be done. So I'm just going to clap. This will be done so we can move on from here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're organized. Quick rundown. Blues and dark colors I use kind of the most. Oranges and pinks that I use the most, my wife likes. These are filaments that are going to need to be purchased. Those are empty spools. I should probably do this from behind you. Okay. So over there, empty spools. Right there, things that need to be ordered. Right there, stuff I use. Up there, stuff I don't really use. Also specialty stuff. Stuff my wife likes. Stuff that is used quite often. And that's pretty much it. All right, now I need to do inventory on the boxes. So I'm going to go looking for boxes. I'm just going to grab you guys right now. Take you for a spin on my big green tractor. All right, let's go over here and look. All right, so for boxes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's easier to count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like I have 10 of these. 4-inch boxes, which are right here. I have 2 of. And now I have one of. And let's pack an order real quick. So I'm just gonna turn this guy around, put you in here, and let's pack this order. All right, so we have the box. We got our Ditto, that's what was ordered. Got a bubble wrap. I'm gonna throw a Doug Trio in as a treat or a gift. I need a thank you card. So let's grab that. All right, so we got our stuff to pack our order. I'm not gonna share the person's name or anything like that. I am gonna wrap this Ditto up. Does the Ditto need it? No, not particularly. Boom. Now, come over here. Turn her on. Let's see how many ounces this thing weighs. That's grams. Obviously I was measuring spools. All right, what are we at? 3 ounces? Beautiful. Push on it just in case. 3 ounces. Check it again. 3 ounces. All right, perfect. Now I need to get a shipping label, so I'm gonna do that real quick. We're off camera. Put this over here for now. All right, now the last thing I needed to do was model inventory and get some models printing. So I already know for a fact, I need to do better down here. I know for a fact that I'm running, or that I'm out of Charizard. I sold the last Charizard here not too long ago. So I don't think I have any of those. I don't think I have any Azumarils either. I think I'm out of Azumarils. Those are pretty popular. Yeah. I'm guessing I'm out of almost everything. Okay, so it looks like I need to grab some Azumarils. I need to get some Charizards. I need to get some Cubones, and maybe even some Flaffies there. 148 grams on this thing. Not too bad, but not great. All right, so I have this one loaded up for Charizard. I think I'll have to double check. This one's loaded up for Cubone. I'm gonna run out of black. I have a refill, though. I need to glue that. And then I'm not gonna worry too much about Mir or Flaffy right now. I'm not too worried about that or concerned. So now I need to get on here, slice, come back. All right, Charizard is slicing right now. And all I need to do is look at the amount of filament needed. Why is there 2 blacks? I don't understand. Need to fix that. And the 2 reds to fix that. So it looks like I need to do a little bit of editing. All right, we got her fixed up. So I need 132 black, 62 poly, 114 red, 23 white. Should have more than enough of all of that. And we're at 435 color changes instead of 1300 or whatever it was before. I can't remember. When I originally first made this, it was like 1300 for how tall he would be, but this should be fairly normal sized print. Not too bad at all. Total cost for me is $837 for 5 of them, which is technically wrong. Let me get my hand out of that picture. So now I need to print plate on Spooky, which is correct, in that order, which is correct, send her off. Now I need to do Cubone, so let's grab Cubone. All right, so we got Cubone all set. Now I'm just gonna send him to print. And 1A2, how much black do I need? 9 grams, that's like nothing. So that should be fine there. And this needs to go to Ghoul. Uh-oh. Where's white? White is an A2. So we need to adjust that real quick. Device. Resend that. Should pick up Bamboo PLA matte white. Go back to repair. Okay, should be good. She's loading over there. That one's already going. So we're happy camper there, hopefully. Hopefully nothing fails. But we need to see. She's rolling. We're checking. We'll see if this updates. And there it goes. I love to see it. Alright. Slice the plate again, because why not? Double check those brims are correct. Looks good. Print plate, Ghoul, A1, A2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Send her off. Already put glue stick down. So, that kind of finishes my stuff for the day. I'm just going to turn you guys around real quick. All right, so that was a pretty quick little vlog. I expected it to take me a little bit longer than that, but I kind of skipped through half of it, and I'll probably cut more of this video out, so it won't be that long for you guys. I just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in for this. I'm probably going to do more longer vlogs here in the near future because there's a lot of projects coming up. And there's going to be a lot of filament ordered and a lot of things like that going on that I'd like to take you guys along for the ride. But for now, it's going to be a little slower because summer's rolling around and I do a ton of fishing. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll still post on, like, I think I said like Fridays and Mondays, but that doesn't quite work. I think Fridays and like Tuesdays or Wednesdays would be better. I think like Fridays and Tuesdays would be good. Just to kind of space it out a little better. So we'll see. I might change that a little bit just so there's more time in between. But yeah, just want to say thank you to my Patreon subs, Caden, Hope, and Everett Weiler. If you guys want to check me out on Patreon, go for it. There's not really any benefits to it, if I'm being 100% honest. It just helps you help me, I guess. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers, so if you want to like, comment, subscribe, help me get there, that'd be greatly appreciated. Etsy store is linked down in the description. Not much more than that, honestly. And I will see you guys on the next one. Adios.